What's going on, guys? Chase, Ghost Picks against the spread, ghostpicksats.com, coming to you for Sunday, the 28th of October. Let's get right into it. Got a very, very big day today. First and foremost, sorry I didn't get a video out to you for Saturday. I had some things going on. Not really that I owe anybody an explanation, but the reason that I'm going to give it is because I had to put somebody in their place today about whether or not I owe explanations to anybody, and I don't. My dog, who you have seen on video with me, 13 years. I've had that dog since she was 6 weeks old, and had to put her to sleep Saturday morning. So, an accident happened, and she unfortunately got ran over by a car, broke hip, pelvis, and 2 vertebrae in her spine. So, being her age and everything, I was getting ready to cut a check for over $5,000, but the vet pretty much told me that, listen, there's no guarantee that this is going to make anything better. It's just it's a possibility that it could be great. It's a possibility that it does nothing. So it was her time. So listen, we move on. But that was like, hey, that's a member of the family. She's been with me since before I even had kids. So it was pretty tough. I don't owe anybody an explanation. So you, for the customer, you know who you are, who texted me 17 times today. Even though you got my card, there were late games on it, and then wanted to text me at 5 o'clock this afternoon, or yesterday afternoon, and say, hey, what about late games? And I texted back very nice. I said, in today's card, you got 3 late games and 2 early games, or 2 afternoon games. And he said, what about the later games? And I said, no plays. And he texted me a bunch more, and I finally said, brother, I'm dealing with some family stuff right now. I'd appreciate it. I have no other plays for you today. And he wanted to pry, and finally I told him what I was dealing with, and he said, well, when things like that happen, you owe myself and everyone else an explanation if you're not going to be 100% available. I don't owe you an explanation. Don't ever get that twisted. All my customers got their plays today, and we had another great day, so let's jump on it. Friday wasn't the best day, but hey, losing days happen. They do, and Friday was one of those losing days. We dropped some plays. I don't want to say I fell into any traps. I just fell into some games that, maybe there should have been some eye-openers that didn't open my eyes enough, but the last 3 weeks have just been absolutely incredible. The month of October has been, spot on and second to none. Major League Baseball postseason has been, just very, very short of perfection. NHL's going great, football's going great, and we're getting ready to jump into a huge NFL Sunday. So on a second note, today is the Bears versus Jets game. The tickets that I gave away, box seats, United Club, access, free food, free drinks, and 2 incredible seats at Soldier Field. So Robbie Pridmore, I will see you later on at Soldier Field for the game, and we'll have an absolutely great time. So let's do a quick recap of my plays today, as well as the veterans package, and we'll get on for a big Sunday. Gonna try to send all plays out. It's about 1 a.m. Sunday morning, so gonna try my best to get a little bit of sleep. Just been, it's been one of those days that you're definitely ready for it to be over, but big Sunday nonetheless. And even with everything going on family-wise, still had an incredible Saturday. So let's start. Southern Miss -7, dropped to 6.5, pushed it out, and they couldn't cover that spread. They had every opportunity to go out there and capitalize on big plays. They couldn't do it. They let Charlotte hang around the entire game, and Charlotte ended up covering the spread, and they didn't cover it. They didn't get the touchdown spread covered that they needed, but it's okay because we put out 4 other college football plays in my personal package. Coastal Carolina, sitting at -3, basically since the line was released. Dropped to 2.5, pushed it out. They won by 3. Nice winner there. Kentucky +7. Beautiful winner there. That was something that me and Jimmy were both on in the veterans package. Big play. We both had a lot of money on that game. Utah State -18.5, which I know a lot of my customers faded me on that play. Every time you guys fade me and go, hey, sorry, I got to fade you, and then you text me back and go, I should have learned my lesson. Guys, this keeps going. And I even told you, I said, that line drop, don't buy into it. I would have bet Utah State had it been 4 touchdowns. And I told my guys that. I told the customers, I said, if it was sitting at minus 28, I would still play it. Maybe not for as much money, but it would still be a big premium play and a blowout winner. And then Washington State +3, almost none of my customers like that play, another winner. So 4-1 right there, and a beautiful day overall. And then we had the Red Sox over 8.5. I know a lot of people got mad at me because I did not give out a pick on the side, and I told them why. You go out into the longest World Series game in history, play 7 hours of baseball. I got to see what these guys are going to do to bounce back with no pitching. Got some good pitching coming up tonight. We will have a play in the side of the game tonight, possibly even a play on the total. And guys, it's going to be potentially my last Major League Baseball prediction of the year. Bittersweet. Thank you for everybody that's been on my package since day one. You've made a lot of money, and I can't wait to do it with you again next year. If you're on the season-long MLB package, contact me at Chase.ghostpicksats@gmail.com. Shoot me a text, call me, whatever. You've got my number, and let's get you on a package in football or basketball, hockey, something to tide you over until next baseball season when we go out there and kill it again. So anyway, let's jump into a free pick for Sunday, and we're going to go with the Chicago Bears. Now let's check an updated line. Oh, a double top tier winner in the Veterans Package today. Double top tier winner in the Veterans Package. A nice, beautiful underdog play on the Arizona Coyotes. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody. And it was a blowout by a not very good hockey team. Overall, they're not a very strong team. And Jimmy and myself felt overly confident in this play. We had a lot of money on it. And just to show you guys, the people, the Veterans Package, 3 out of the 4 days that we've been doing it so far, great success. All the people, those are all the notes that have been exchanged by myself and Jimmy on the plays that we have released. And we've already had an hour-long conference call Saturday night, and I'm getting ready to call him again, 1 a.m. grinding to make sure that we push you guys out the best plays between myself and Jimmy, 2 of the best minds in the business. And we've already released a top-tier play, so make sure you jump on that. If you're on the Veterans Package, check your email, check your phone. You've already got a top-tier play. Get it in. The line is changing. It is going to change more before kickoff. Make sure you jump on it. But let's jump into the free play, which we are going to go with the Chicago Bears against the Jets. And there's a few key pieces of this game that really speak to me, and a lot of questions have been surrounded, around Khalil Mack and his status, and is he going to play? Is he going to be 100%? Are they going to limit his minutes? Yada 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 yada. I don't believe there's anything to worry about with Khalil Mack. I don't. The line opened up at 7. It's already sitting at 9. I'm going to lay the 9 points. I'm going to buy it down to 8.5. Absolutely. Usually in numbers like that, I don't buy the hook, but I'm going to in this situation just because I've been bit with the Bears twice this season. So I'm going to get every bit of advantage that I can with this line. But I'm on the Bears, and I'm on them by 2 touchdowns. And, there's a few key pieces, and one is that the Jets can't throw touchdowns, and you're going up against a top 3 defense in the NFL. You're also going against a quarterback in the Jets who is becoming a shell of what he was at Southern California, just being a turnover-prone quarterback and play caller. He turns the ball over at a rapid rate, and he does it in beautiful fashion. And I just see with this defense at Soldier Field coming into a must-win situation for the Bears, postseason speaking, off of 2 gut-wrenching losses to the Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. They're in a must-win situation. And a lot of people don't have a lot of faith in Mitchell Trubisky. Let me tell you something. As a rookie quarterback, in the situation and what he was up against coming to the Bears organization and what a terrible, terrible team it was, he's gone out there and done a fantastic job. I mean, hats off to Mitchell Trubisky, what he's done. He throws into double coverage more than I like, but he makes smart decisions. When he gets out of the pocket and he runs, he does it with confidence, and he does it the right way. When it comes time for him to hit the ground, he does it. He does not allow himself to get sacked a lot, and he overall plays very smart football to be as young as he is. And with the defense behind him and with the turnover-prone team that you've got in the Jets, home field, possible rainy weather, and a must-win situation, I think that this is an easy pick on the Bears. I don't like the line at 9. I don't. I wish that I would have bet it very early when it opened up at 7 and bought it to 6.5. But again, I was like everybody else. I wanted to see the status of Khalil Mack. But people that I know within the city, I just know that I know what's going to happen. I know the information that I've received, and nobody within the calls that I have made and the information that I have received is even remotely worried about the status of Khalil Mack. They're not. They are ultimately confident in his ability to play today and what he's going to do on the field and what the Bears are going to be able to do overall in a game that if they play their cards right, not only can they start, controlling early, but they could cram it down the Jets' throat and from start to finish just control a game from one into the other, from one quarter to the next. And that's what I see here with the Bears. So free plays have been absolutely on fire. We did drop our play on the Red Sox the other day as a big underdog for the 16 or the 6.5, 7-hour game. But ultimately, I'd make that play over again. It's very hard to predict what happens when you get into extra innings, and I think we had every opportunity to win that game. Just shout out to the Dodgers pitching on Friday, man. Just unbelievable starting pitching. Some of the best World Series pitching that I've seen in the last decade. But we've got a lot of things happening for tomorrow's game. NHL, 2 big plays tomorrow, potentially one for sure, possibly a second. We'll see. Those plays will be released later than my NFL card. NFL's card is getting released in the next couple of hours before I try to get some sleep. And then before I leave the house tomorrow, headed to the Bears game, I will be releasing possible NBA. Don't know yet. NBA, again, we're still being very frugal in what we do in the NBA, just based on it still being very early in the season. But one play for sure in the NHL. Don't know to what caliber we're going to play it, because it could be a potential top-tier play. So make sure that you're on the lookout for that. If you need anything, want to sign up for a package, my week, anything, I've got a month top tier package running for $3.99. All of my top plays for 30 days. You will not be disappointed. Anybody that's on my package now knows that we are absolutely cleaning up. We have losing days. They're going to happen. They're going to continue to happen. Losing days are going to happen. But for the most part, and I mean a very significant part, we clean up just as we do most days. So be on the lookout for a big MLB day, a big NHL day. NBA's up in the air at this point, and a huge NFL Sunday. Guys, thank you for all your love and support, everything that you guys do for me. Thank you for the respect, for me and my family at this time. But don't worry, money never sleeps, so I can never rest. Got a big announcement coming up this week with the Facts First podcast. 1,500 subscribers. We are right there at it. Get me to 1,500. I'm going to give away a month package for free with top tier. Good luck. God bless. Grind on. Get with the #1 sports consulting service in the business and start investing like a professional. Good luck, guys.